Good evening, everybody. I'm on to talk about boxing for a second. I haven't been on for a while, but this Spence Porter fight's coming up this weekend, and I just wanted to come on and talk about that for a minute. And basically, this fight, I don't know really what to think about it because it's two extremely different styles. And basically, I don't look at Porter as a boxer anyway. I don't. He's basically a brawler. He's just strictly a brawler. And as far as the boxing skills go, everybody knows the general consensus is that Spencer's the better boxer between the two. He has more pure form and everything that he does compared to Porter. Porter doesn't really show me any kind of real boxing form or technique. He's just he wants to rough you up, basically. If he can't, now one thing I will say that Porter definitely has to watch out for in this fight with Porter, and that's headbutts, because Spence is notorious for headbutts. And that's something that he's going to definitely have to do at all times, be cautious of that, and clinches and things of that nature, or even from the outside, because Porter is reckless and he's ugly. He's got a very hard to watch style, and he's not the only one in the game. But he's definitely one of the guys that I really don't enjoy watching. I like watching boxing, and what he does is not boxing. But if I had to pick a winner, like everybody else, and right now the general consensus is that Spence is going to win this fight, and I have to agree. But this is a fight where Spence, I would think, should use some lateral movement and a lot of head movement and keep his jab pumping, just as a rangefinder, and to keep Spence and to keep Porter at bay. But yeah, because I've never really seen Spence move. He's pretty much he's a technician, but he's like basically a stationary guy. He doesn't use a lot of leg boxing. So in this fight, I think he should employ that. Not run by any means, but use subtle movement just to be somewhat evasive. You don't have to be accepting the punches, and I don't know why a lot of fighters do that. They just seem to get hit and then want to hit you back and take a punch, give a punch, and that's not really necessary. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But like I said, I like Spence for this. And like I said, employ some lateral movement, head movement, and work off the jab, the basics. That's all he has to employ with this one. And he can make this an easy night. But everybody enjoy the fight.